tell you when his lies be.
Oh, me too, but
No.
Go ahead.
No, I don't. Go ahead. I blame it on my baby.
That's a good one.
That's always, yeah, nigga, I got a 3-year-old.
The baby's a good one.
Yeah, you can't go.
The baby's a good
What you
one.
gonna do?
The baby's a good one.
His lies be, I'm talking about like to other people. Yo, we not even having no birthday party for my daughter.
Right. Never said that.
We ain't even having no.
All right, y'all. Episode 891, honestly, the headache that decided to open the new year. We already know that the first week, really the first month after the holidays, is usually dry when it comes to news. So I wasn't expecting anything wild, but somehow they still found a way to make it interesting. They're clearly setting up topics for the next pod, though, because I know we all saw that Offset and Selena Powell situation. Listen to this. I really hope they break it down, because that's definitely getting thrown into my quick hit segment. We gotta talk about it, y'all, because when are these dudes gonna catch on to what's really going on with this girl? Hold up, we have to be way smarter than this. Anyway, back to the pod. Mona pointed out that in recent episodes, Ice and Ish have been dressing alike and straight up asked if they were trolling us. Valid question. I even clocked it in the Patreon comments when they pulled up with the matching camels on. But I actually respect that Mona goes back and watches episodes, even the ones she's not on, and pulls moments back into the conversation. That makes perfect sense. If I were her, I'd do the same thing. Check the vibe, read the room, study the cast, and treat it like game film for the new year. Then Ice jokingly drops, "It's his print, can't mess with his print." Nobody saw that coming. Nobody saw that coming. I literally stopped what I was doing. Like, excuse me, sir? I've got a feeling Freeze is not about to let things slide up there this year. He's gonna speak up way more, have something to say every time, and honestly lean into his opinions heavily. We'll see how it plays out. But speaking of Ice and him using his voice, the conversation shifted to couples lying to each other, or lying just to dodge plans with friends altogether. And that moment was absolutely a callback to something from way back.
Tell you when his lies be.
Oh, me too, but
No.
Go ahead.
No, I don't. Go ahead. I blame it on my baby.
That's a good one.
That's always, yeah, nigga, I got a 3-year-old.
The baby's a good one.
Yeah, you can't go.
The baby's a good
What you
one.
gonna do?
The baby's a good one.
His lies be, I'm talking about like to other people. Yo, we not even having no birthday party for my daughter.
Right. Never said that.
We ain't even having no.
This definitely connects back to the recent Patreon episode called Light-Eyed Hate, where they were pressing Ish about never inviting folks to his house or really hanging out with the group like that. Now, granted, Ice and Mark are clearly excluded from this conversation, and lately it feels like Joe and Flip have turned into straight-up detectives trying to figure out why. So the real question is, do y'all think Ish will ever loosen up and engage more, even if it's just a JBP team-building moment, which is basically just them stepping outside together? That had me thinking about past group outings they've done. Off the top of my head, the comedy show popped up, and of course, the DC Tank show. I don't know, y'all. Ish really is not rocking with them like that. He does, but only to a certain point. And honestly, I think it's time they just accept that. Joe is clearly using this year to really clock who's who, because his telling Parks he's under investigation just because he has 2 cats is wild. Pure madness. Let that man keep his pets and his peace. Meanwhile, Nacho is doing background checks on everybody up there. Overall, though, this was a chill pod. I do have a few quick hits they touched on, though. And let's start there. Let's start with Doechii. The crew previewed Doechii's new track, Girl Get Up, featuring SZA, and they were feeling it. They also addressed people floating the idea that she's some kind of industry plant. And listen, that couldn't be further from the truth. A lot of folks don't realize this has been Doechii's vision for a minute. We're talking 2022. How does it feel to be? How does it feel to be that girl? How does it feel to be? Even before that, if you're a Smino fan like me, you already know she was on Pro Freak back in 2022. And if you rock with Isaiah Rashad, I do, then you know she showed up on What You Said in 2021. That girl has been around since at least 2019. She's just now getting her big moment, that's all. Let her cook, let her do her thing. Second quick hit. Joe talked about trying Zepp for the first time and said it's definitely helping curb his appetite. I'll just say this, please do your homework before jumping on that. Stay hydrated, keep up with your vitamins. Honestly, adding a fiber supplement, some gummies, or even Metamucil might not hurt either. Just trying to help minimize those annoying side effects. I'm not a doctor, just sharing my thoughts. I am curious, though, if this comes with any mood changes, and if it does, will we see it on the pod? Because if things start getting extra spicy on camera, I'm blaming the Zepp. But he did say he's not planning to stay on it long. Still, just be careful. Third quick hit. They talked about MTV officially going out of business. MTV is really done, y'all. That one hurts. MTV was part of my everyday routine growing up. TRL was on while I did homework, then right at 6 p.m. sharp, I switched over to BET for 106 in Park. Sharp, sharp. Kids today will never understand the stress of having to watch something live at the exact scheduled time. If you have Comcast, you already know about MTV Jams. They played a major video at the top of every hour. That's how I learned choreography to Chris Brown's Wall to Wall, Usher's Lovin' This Club, and Beyoncé's Single Ladies. Man, what a time. Couldn't tell anything back then. I was Lawrence G. Gibson age, okay? If you know, you know. As always, drop your key takeaways in the comments if you're enjoying the content. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, y'all. Bye.